Hi guys, I'm here with a project finally after months and months of nothing. I wanted to show you something I've been working on. I want to start getting more into tutorials and showing you how I create things, start to finish videos, but I just wanted to kind of just start making stuff to get back in the habit, and I've got some things I'm working on right now. But anyway, I figured I would do a video to show you this jewelry box I made, and I actually made it for myself. I have a huge long list of people that I would like to make things for, but for now I went ahead and just made something that I could put in my room and make it just kind of a happy place to work in. So this is a jewelry box that I got from, I actually got it from, where is it? Home Goods, I think is the name of the store, and it was on sale because this piece was broken off, so I was able just to kind of hammer it in with some nails. And I did that after I painted everything. It was a pink color. It was all like a light and, no, I'm sorry, it was mostly light pink, the bottom piece, and then the drawers and then the top were a darker pink color. So I started by painting them all the same color pink, which is this medium pink here. And I added texture to it. So I added just lots of texture in random places. And I knew I was going to cover it with paper, so I didn't do a whole lot of texture on the actual box, more so on the papers. But I did some texture on the inside here, and I'm trying not to show too much with the camera, but yeah, I've got some dots here. And these are just some Prima masks that I had. Alright, I'm trying to get a good angle here. This is kind of a small table, and I'm trying out different angles, so we'll see how this one works, and then if it doesn't work out, we'll try another one. But this is the whole box. I'll just kind of show you everything, and then I'll go in and explain a little bit what I did and the papers I've used. Okay, so I used the Fairy Bell papers, just a lot of different kinds. When I use a paper line, I keep it all in a package that looks something like this. These are just the ones you can get from Michael's, and that way I have all the scraps of the same paper together. I think I've shown that before, I can't remember though. And so I go into those envelopes when I want to make a project with a certain paper line and see if I have enough scraps or if I need to break into, you know, a new set of the paper. So I had enough to do this without having to break into my last set of the 12 by 12s from Fairy Bell. I'm kind of hoarding them. So it's all different types of the paper line here. And there may even be one from the Jody Lee art stack, actually. Alright, so let me go ahead and get started telling you what I did. I just covered everything with paper, and I used, this is a vintage lace that I had in my stash. And then this is one that I had, let me see if I can show you where it is. This is actually a vintage one, but I saw it and it made me think of this one that I have in the shop, and so I thought I would use up some of that vintage one because it's one that I had scraps of, like, you know, 12 inches here and there of a certain trim. So I went ahead and used that up, and then of course I have beautiful wild orchid craft flowers on here, my absolute favorite. You guys know how much I love those. I use them on every project. And then I just have some twirled ribbon, which is, it's this pink chiffon vintage ribbon that I got, and I use it on pretty much every project, so I figured, why change now? And then this side I have two different papers so that I can make a little, I don't even know what you call it, because it's not a pocket, just a little peekaboo area, I guess, where I could have some laces popping out. And then I have, this is a bling piece from Michael's, it was in the jewelry section, and then just different various wild orchid craft flowers and a Prima bling here. And then I did some masking with the crackle mask on the different papers. And I did crackle both layers, but you can't really see the back one now. On the back I just did another peekaboo, just with some vintage laces. All the laces on here are vintage ones that I used. I was looking at my laces the other day. I was trying to organize my craft room so I could get started. Sometimes that is the most inspirational thing I can do, is just organize all of the junk that I have in here, because then I see things that I didn't even remember I had, and it inspires me to create something. So I was going through the boxes of vintage lace I have and decided I better start using some, and so I did. This is just a little cutout from the paper line, and I don't even think that's Fairy Bell. I have no idea which one it's from. It's a Prima one, but it was cute, so I cut it out. More awesome, beautiful wild orchid craft flowers. Just a charm I created with one of the old Prima milk glass baubles, a couple of baubles, charm, and then just some chain that I got from somewhere, Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of those. And then I just have another one with the peekaboo on the side this time, and this is, I think this is actually the lace from my shop, so I did use it here. And then another Prima bling, and then awesome flowers. And these are the open roses in the 1-inch size, and this is, I think that was a little bit smaller, I'm not sure. And then I have a hip rosebud and a tulip, and then a teeny tiny 1/2-inch open rosebud, or open rose. Alright, so then we get back to here, and then the drawers, very plain. I just lined them with the fairy bell paper. I didn't do anything to them, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, if I wanted to keep stuff in here, or use it as a real jewelry box, or if I was going to give it to someone. So I just kept it pretty plain in there. And then here's another charm I have hanging off. And to hang charms, I like to use the Tim Holtz eye hooks and screw them in, and then just hang some links from them and hang different charms. So I've just got some keys and a heart, and this one is for my friend Marley, so thank you, Marley, and then a Michael's key. And then here on the front, I just have a variety of Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I have some different ephemera from some of the paper lines. Some of it's Fairy Bell, and there may be some in there from another paper line, but they were all in that Fairy Bell envelope. So sometimes I get confused and just stick things in an envelope, so can't guarantee they're all from that. I have some vintage lace peeking out here. I have the Prima bling, and then anywhere you see flowers, they're all Wild Orchid Craft flowers. The only one that isn't is this one, and that's a just kind of like a miscellaneous Prima flower I had tucked somewhere in one of my drawers of junk. Well, not junk, but one of my drawers of stuff. And then I have this is the Prima Crackle Mask again, and I just use regular molding paste. I prefer the modeling paste, and I've said before in videos I don't really know the difference other than the consistency. The molding paste seems to take a little bit longer to dry, whereas the modeling paste is a little bit, the consistency is a little bit lighter. It seems to smooth on easier, and it takes less time to dry. So I always use it from, starts with an S. Don't have my bottle in front of me. Sorry guys, it's not golden. It starts with an S. It's the other big name one that they sell at Michael's. So that's the modeling paste I use. And then just more vintage lace, some different bling pieces, and this is a jewelry piece from the Michael's jewelry section. And then some corners from Wild Orchid Crafts. I love their corners. They add just a really nice touch to everything. So, and then a heart applique from, it's a vintage piece. So that is my box. I hope you like it, and this was just a quick project share. I do have some ideas for tutorials and fast plays and start to finish videos that I'm going to be working on in the near future. I just really am trying to slowly get back in the swing of things and come back to this amazing community, because I've really missed you guys, and it's just so amazing to know that I have so many awesome people here waiting for me when I come back, and it's really motivated me to kind of get my butt in gear and start living again. So thank you guys for all of your messages on my last video. Thank you for your personal emails and messages on my Facebook, and I hope to be back very soon with another video. Thanks guys. Bye.